Hello everybody, my name is Elenator and welcome back to Modded Superflat Survival. Here we are, episode 146. I would have been on time. Almost. I would have almost been on time, had the game not felt like, that like 1 in 25, 1 in 30 chance where, I load into the world, game crash. Good thing I didn't start recording, otherwise y'all would have had to wait. Anyways, okay, so good news and bad news. Good news is we are doing very good on iron. Bad news is we're not where I wanted to be. I wanted to be pretty close to being done by today. Before today, I should say. I wanted to be done yesterday. We're not done yet. We have to keep excavating. And the reason why I know we have to keep excavating is because we head up here. Do. Long ways to go. I realize this is probably the fastest way to get up here, unless if I just snip the wire, jump over all that stuff. There really is no easy way to get up here. However, though, gonna take a look-see inside. Was it this one? Nope. This one. Aha! So here we are. All these chests are now nice full of iron blocks. Maybe there's like, a couple slots full of slime balls. After the weekend, I hopped on here and I was like, oh wait, there's some slime balls. There were slime balls in the chest. I don't really feel like checking every single hopper. That take too long just because it's a small hitbox. But yeah. So otherwise, you may notice down here. You probably couldn't notice if I wasn't looking. I have 2 excavators not running. Why is that? We got kind of low on biodiesel. We got really low on biodiesel. So then I shut off 2 of them, so then that way we can start building up, and it looks like we're doing good again, because now, so we have about like 3.5. Alright, cool. Truthfully, if I could just make this wall of tanks, I wanted to do that for a while, but I gotta say, I don't think it's worth it investing in that much biodiesel. So yeah, therefore, we're just gonna shut off the excavators. Probably the end of today, I'm gonna turn them back on. Those unrendered. Oh well, but yeah, so with all that, so you wanna know how much gold we're at as well. That's not what I wanted. Oh, okay, so this chest is not full yet. Alright. Almost. Alright, so yeah, we're almost at the last chest for gold. Yay. Yeah, we still have more to go for iron. Boo. So anyways, I don't think I really did anything down here except for one addition, because I was like, oh, I need this. I need this now. Yeah, I had to make another nickel tank, because that one down there, or not the tank, the silo. That silo filled up 41,472. And now that tank, that silo, they look the same. That silo over there is at 788. So yeah, we are definitely going up. Hello, hi, howdy, welcome back to the stream. But yeah, so unfortunately, I had to make another silo, but hopefully that's gonna last us. I don't know how much more of iron we have to go. I'm kind of feel like that gold chest might fill up first. We're gonna hope it doesn't. But yeah, at some point we're just gonna stop all excavators, probably when we have like a few of these chests left. But yeah, we're almost there. However, though, I'm about to spend a massive amount of iron because I was doing the math. We're gonna need a whole bunch of tanks. We need 485 tanks. And if I stack them 3 on top of each other, I think that's like 162. I need to make 162 stacks of tanks. Each stack being 3. Hold up. Let me whip out. I did the math. I need to find my math again. Where's my math? Yeah, I need to make 162. Alright, so I basically need to multiply 162 times 90? Hold up. Here, while I'm down here, let me just grab all the iron. So I need, here, I'll just go back to the initial number, 485. And then I need to multiply that by 30, because that's how much iron it takes per tank. 14,500. I need to divide that by 64. No, hold up. Not 64. Divide that by 9. So I need 1,600. I need 1616 blocks. All right, cool. Then I divide that by 64. I need 25 stacks of iron blocks. Now, when we're talking 495 or 497,000 stacks of, or 490,000 iron, that's not all that much. But 25 stacks of blocks is a big setback. In fact, here, I've made a mistake. I don't want to go up yet. Slap my leg. I don't want to go up yet because, here, let me just temporary, whoop, set that here. I'm going to get a storage crate. Because we're going to have to measure out how many stacks of iron blocks. That way I don't have to count inventory fulls. So basically, I'm going to turn all these into plates. 25. Sadness. Big sadness. Because I'm taking a big chunk out of the iron. Well, at least a sizable chunk. Sizable chunk out of the iron that we have. Alright. Are we done yet? Almost. How do I... Alright, so we're just going to, boop, set that there. So I need 25 stacks. Now this is a whopping 27, so I need to fill this whole storage crate other than the last, like, 2 slots. Okay, 5 more. We're about to spend all this iron. You know, thinking about it, it's not even one chest when I have all these chests, so I guess it's not too big of a spending. But either way, we're gonna have to turn these into tanks. The reason why comes down to, y'all know the creosote we've been producing? I finally did the math for how much coal we're gonna have to spend. Spoiler alert, it's a lot of coal. What am I gonna do with all the creosote? I gotta put the creosote somewhere, so before we start cooking up all those coal blocks, we're gonna have to put the creosote somewhere. Oh, wait, whatever. Alright, so yeah, that's what all this iron is about to be spent on. So what do I need? I need here, was it 485? And then I need to multiply that by 4. And then that's how many fences I'm gonna need. Alright, 485 times 4, 1,940, divide that by 64. I need 30 stacks of fences. That's a lot of fences. Good thing is, I have a lot of treated planks. Cool. How many treated sticks do I have? 22. It's a start. Alright, I need 30 stacks. Is that right? Because hold on, let me look at the math again. So multiply it by 30. Alright, well, I'll just go for it. Alright, so that's a lot of treated fences. Yeah, that's a lot of treated fences. Okay. Yeah, because I need 485 tanks, and it takes 4 for each tank. And then I divide that by alright, yeah, cool. Okay, I'm just gonna make 30 stacks. Here, I'm gonna make a whole double chest. I'll put all of them in a double chest. That's a terrible way to sort that. Oh well. Alright. So yeah, I'll put all the treated fences in here. So like I said, 30 stacks. I guess I'll just start going ham. Is it like this? Or why do I feel like I need the sticks? Nope, it is like that. Alright, cool. Well, there's a stack and a half. Oh boy! It's about to become very expensive. It's fine. I say that now, and then watch. Later, I'm gonna be like, what have I done? So if each one is 30, so if it takes 4 stacks of planks and 2 stacks of sticks to make 3 stacks. Oh boy. Alright, so 30, we're looking at 3 rows and 3. I don't even know if I have enough treated planks for that. Here's what I'll do. Because I basically need to craft 10 times, right? Here, I'll just hold on to all those sticks. Alright, Toss that on the ground temporarily. So that's 2. That's 3. Count how many times I've crafted. Oops. Oh, getting low on planks already. That's 4. I probably should just only focus on how many fences officially end up in there. It's becoming nighttime. I'll catch my Z's pretty shortly here, potentially. Alright, how many treated fences are we looking at? Alright, we're almost there. So I need, yeah, another like 2 crafts. Alright, cool. So it's not going to take all my treated planks. I don't think. Okay, it took most of them. It took nearly all my treated planks. So what we're going to do, we're going to treat more planks here. That way I have enough. Oh, I still need another, like, half. Alright, that's fine. So if that's the case, then let me do. Yeah, okay. Oopsies. Howdy, potato. Welcome back to the stream. Whadoop. Alright, there we go. Yay! Now that should be good. Yeah, because 27, 28, 29, 30. Cool. That gets us our 30 stacks. Alright, time to catch some Z's. Alright, so, with all that taken care of, let me put all this stuff away. Okay, yeah. We'll start making, just in case I did the math wrong, because I don't like only having a whopping 2 stacks of treated planks. We have a lot more planks to treat. Good thing is, we're doing alright on wood. Yeah, this is fine. No. Yeah. You say I'm doing alright with wood, but we're gonna have 43 left over. Don't worry, I have plenty of wood still down below from all the tree farm. That tree farm was amazing. I didn't realize how effective it was until I was looking at how many logs we had. That brings happiness. Alright, let's see. If you're done with general chemistry, what chemistry is next? Alright, we're almost there. Not really, because once all this wood gets treated, we're still gonna have to deal with. You know what I should do? Maybe I should hook this up to like 2 of the tanks. The only problem is if I do that, then I'm gonna have to evenly distribute amongst both those tanks. I don't think that's gonna work well. All right, let's see. All right, Starting a new desert challenge. Weren't you currently in the process of working on another challenge? Here, let me toss this. Here, I'll put this here, because we're gonna have to pull out all this iron pretty shortly and turn it into the plates. We'll get to that soon. All right. How's this doing? It's almost ready. I wish this would go by faster, but you see it fills up with grail soot so slowly. Oh well, nothing I can do about that. Unless, like I said, if I were to have more tanks. Oh well. Alright, dude. Oh wait, hold on. I totally forgot what I was going to name this episode here. We're going to change the name, because now that I'm remembering what it was. You should have brought more tanks. There we go. Flashbacks to the Last Stand campaign. I think any other planks would work with treated, but the reason why we have oak is because we only have oak saplings over there. I'm pretty sure all the vanilla planks can be treated. Do. You know, I've yet to acquire a dark oak tree. Yeah, you would be right. Yeah, because dark oak is darker than this. But yeah. I never acquired a dark oak tree because I never got another sapling for it. I was only at like, I think 3. I was at 2 or 3 dark oak saplings, and you need 4 for a tree. You say you can't in this world, but here, let me head down here. You, right here. This is called a sieve. I think we're saying that right. Well, basically, I can run dirt, gravel, sand. I could run a few different material types through here, and sometimes out pop some seeds or like acorns and stuff like that. And from that, I get saplings. It's pronounced sieve, but there's an e. Why is it pronounced sieve if there's an e? What is wrong with English in that regard? Unless it's not English. I'm not crazy, right? There was an E, right? Yeah, there's an E, and I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me because the IE and then another E at the end. That doesn't make sense. All right. All right. But yeah, let me put away all these treated planks, so then that way I don't have to worry about running out of treated planks. But yeah, basically, that's how I was able to get different types of saplings, and so far, I'm pretty sure I did not have enough for dark oak. Oh, I only have 1. What's in here? Oh wait, these are all my other saplings. Oh yeah, these are all full of oak saplings, but yeah, some spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. Alright, Dying 3 times in a row does not really sound like doing good. Of course, I know. Sometimes you do better on a world, and sometimes unfortunate events happen. That's Minecraft for you. Alright, I'm gonna have to treat more planks later, but I'll deal with that eventually. I say eventually. I wanted to get this done this week. I don't think we're gonna be able to. We might have like 1 extra episode, just because of how long it's gonna take to cook up all that iron. Alright, let's see. What awaits you? Are you currently working on a world? Totally not remembering. Alright, let's see. So we have... Oh yeah. Here, let me stuff all of these into another storage crate. So now that we were able to count just how many of the fences we need. There we go. Okay. So these are all my treated fences. I don't need all of those for now. These are several of the... Okay. But basically, we're going to have to map out how large of a space we're going to need. Because, Potato, you weren't here when I said it, but we need to figure out... Do I even need... Yeah, because I need the crafting table because it goes 3 across. Alright. Well, basically, what we need to figure out is how much space we're going to need to put down a bunch of these tanks. Because we're going to be generating a whole lot of creosote, and I need to put the creosote somewhere. So therefore, what I'm planning is we're going to make enough tanks to hold all the creosote that we're going to be generating. Oh, pronunciation problem. I see. I get that now. All right. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna need a whole bunch of levers. Hold up, I need 485 levers. Let me whip out my calculator real fast. How much is that in stacks? Oh yeah, we need 485 tanks. That's a lot of space. If I stack them 3 tall, that's still 162 individual plots. Divide that by 64. I need about 7.5 stacks of levers. We're getting another storage crate and putting the levers in there. Do I even have 7.5 stacks of cobblestone? No, I don't. I have 6. I have almost 7. That's not gonna... Okay, we're gonna have to do the levers later. because I'll need to get more cobblestone. You know how sad that is that I don't have enough cobblestone for the levers? That's a big unfortunate right there. All right, well, at least now you're all starting to understand the scale of this project and seeing the size of the track and seeing the size of the or seeing the amount of iron I'm going to be digging up from over there. Dude, from the excavators working hard. How we doing on... Wow, these are real fast. Okay, but yeah, and seeing that massive setup over there, all those furnaces, all the excavators, all the crushers and whatnot, I'm starting to realize just how big of a project this is. This is pretty a very large scale. All right. So like I was saying, the question is, do I have enough space? Because I kind of want to put all the tanks here. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough space though. All right, let's see. Let me read up on chat real fast here. Alright, all good. Nothing comment on for now. Okay, so each one takes 3 by 4. Then I'm definitely going to want to have enough space in between. Because I'm planning on just having more rows and rows like this. But like, over here. So I'll just plant 1, 1, 2, 3. Plant another. Okay, then that'll mark the bases. And then I need 165 bases. No, 162. Alright, so here, let me move about 162. 64, 128. What about my calculator? I should just keep this open. I liked my old keyboard because it had a calculator button on it. I don't know if you realize that is so useful. Having the keyboard, you just boop, boom, calculator. So much better than needing like set up a hotkey or something. All right, so I need 164 minus 64. Nope, I did that backwards. Or did I say 160? No, 162, that's what I did. Okay. 162 minus 62 means I'll need 100. Nope, I did that wrong already. 162 minus 128. There we go. 34. So I need 34. Okay, so basically all of these sheet metal right here are going to be designated as the output slots. So all of these. So I got to use all these up and make sure there's enough space. All right, let's see. You know, the only function keys I have at the top are for the media player controls. Fast forward, pause, play, stop, skip, and then I have volume. Mute, volume down, volume up. Oh wait, there's another one for the sleep. That's a terrible idea. But yeah, on my previous keyboard, it was not part of function. There are various other function keys on there, I think. But yeah, there was a whole dedicated button off on the side. I think I said before, it had a lot of extra stuff on there. There's a dedicated sleep button, calculator button. The keyboard had a scroll wheel. I thought that was funny until one day I realized, oh wait, I need this for something. Having both scroll wheels. But yeah. So it was really interesting, and I'm really sad I kind of stopped working. There's a wireless keyboard. No, it's not the batteries. I definitely checked those. I think the sensor just died or something. Okay, so each one is also 4 blocks. Okay. Because it's a 3-block space between, and then another 3-block space between. Okay, so, and I need to make sure I'll have enough room for the pipe. I picked up sugarcane. Boop. Alright, so, I'm going to keep this open, so I'll keep the space clear. This is going to be the first stack. This is going to be the side, which means I'll put it here. Alright, so basically, we're going to lay out this giant grid and hope we don't run out of space. Boop. Boop. Okay, now we're going to see how many we can place down. So basically, everything you see here is going to be a tank. It's going to be a lot of tanks, I must say. That was 3, right? Nope, that was 2. Okay. And looks like the edge over here. Boop. Oh, that one was also 2. Oh, that was... Okay, hold up. I totally done goofed. That's 3. That's 3. 3 and 3. Okay. You know, I probably should slide this over. Nah, it's fine. Okay. Do. How many did I even place down? Like 11. Okay, I have to go all the way until there. But I feel like if we run out of space, then we're gonna have to start doing some magic. I'll start adding more tanks, like right in here. I'll extend the cobblestone platform. Because we're gonna have to solve my cobblestone problem eventually. I've been low on cobblestone for a while. Oh man, there's another gap of 3. That's annoying. Alright, hold up. Let's try this again. So it's another 1, 2, 3, then boop. I might be able to logically condense these down even more. Wait, hold up. Here it is. Okay, this is where I done goofed. I might be able to logically condense these down even more. But I'd rather just stick to what I already know how to build. Alright. So now let's slide all these over. Do. Alright. Yeah, this will be good enough for now. Alright. Do. Yeah, I already have the feeling we're gonna end up running low. Oh well. At least now that I have the first row done, as long as I keep it spaced off evenly, then I just need to plop them down. So I wanted to figure this out first before I started going crazy with all the tanks. That's not gonna work because we're gonna have a lever there, potentially. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. How we're gonna have all these levers. But basically, I wanted to designate where all the tanks are gonna be first. Oh no, that's like 3 blocks, right? Can't just hang it over. Nope. Okay, not yet. Do. All right. Back to work. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more surface area. I'll figure something out. There's no wires overhead, right? No, all right, cool. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so without carving up the ceiling, this will all be fine. All right. I could also kind of get away with like a few more. Okay, well either way, I'd rather have more tanks and not enough. Chances are we're gonna be producing more Crailsoot than I predict, just because I'm gonna keep making coal blocks all the way until the very end. So by that point, what'll happen is I'll be like, oh, we're done. Well, I still have all these blocks cooking up, so I guess might as well just let them finish. So the tanks are going to take up the most surface area, because that has a hard limit for how much we're going to need. Oh, we're only halfway done. Almost. But yeah, those have a hard limit for how much we're going to need. I'll figure out just how many of the ovens, can we even see them from here? Barely. How many of those gray coke ovens I'm going to have to make. Because right now, there's no way I'm going to work with only 6. I'm planning on making, I don't know how much I'm planning on making. I haven't figured that out yet. We're going to be making a lot more though, which means I'll also need more pumps. That's manageable. But yeah, very, very resource intensive. But I wanted to start with the tanks first because I can technically work with as many of the ovens as I currently have, but that's not going to be fun. The reason why it's not going to be fun is because what will happen is it's just going to be really, really slow. And right now, I'm trying to go all out on getting this done as fast as possible. And right now, that's not working all too well. Because my projected numbers, this is going to take a lot longer than I wish. Oh, I still have this last stack to place down. Oh no! Alright, time to start improvising. But once I map these all out first, then I'll be able to start building them, and then I'll feel better. I'll feel better because then I know how much space I'm going to need. Alrighty, so, getting a little low here. Alright, so I could probably squeeze in maybe 6 more if I just push this over. So yeah, the wire's over here. So as long as I don't cross this wire, but it looks like I'll only have enough room for like 1 more. Boop. Okay, 7. And it's good enough. Alright, time to head back to that corner. And then we're about to start plopping down more stuff. I want to get all of these placed down first, and then figure out how we're going to set up all the pipes second. Alright, I might be able to... Yeah, okay, so... Boop. Boop. Alright, yeah, that'll be fine. That gets another 4, and I still need to place down 40 more. 41 more. Alright. So how many rows would that be? So 1, 2... Okay, so that's like 13. So I'll really only need... if I expand this outward enough to fit like another 3, I should have enough space. Alright, so then if each one takes 4 blocks, so then I'll need to go out like 12, extend it outward 12 blocks or so. Alright, let's see if I have the cobblestone for that. If I run out of cobblestone, then we're gonna have to... I wanted to get all the tanks first, and then deal with the cobblestone afterward to make sure we had enough for all the levers. It's looking like that's not gonna happen. We'll see though. As long as I keep this one designated stack, then I'll be able to mentally keep track of how many I have left to work with. But I might be able to... Okay, never mind. We're gonna save myself a little bit more cobblestone, I think. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll be able to squeeze a few more. I haven't even figured out where we're going to put the ovens, but don't worry, I'm probably going to just put them like off in this corner, because there's still a lot of space right here. So if I just put all the ovens right here, stacks and stacks of them, I'll be able to just run a pipe over, then all of this will fill up, and then I'll be happy. Nice big happy camper. Okay, so now, good news is, I only have 34 left instead of 41. Yay! So then, that might have been enough to save me 1 row. So instead of expanding 12 blocks, I'll expand, well, let's see. So, if I were to lay down, because I would need at least 1 block off the edge for the side part of the tank. So then that would be 4 would get me 1 row, or another 2 would get me 1 row. So then I would need another 4. So maybe 10. I'll build it outward 10 blocks. Oh, we're gonna have to plop down more torches. Nighttime's also approaching. Here, I'll put down more torches pretty quickly here. Catch my Z's, and then come back down. Are we out from under? Oh no, we're getting kind of close though. Alright, Okay. It's bedtime. Oh, this is going to look so... This is going to look a little absurd once we have these three stack tanks set up. This is getting a little ridiculous now. Or should I say, this is getting a little ludicrous. But oops, because it's the ludicrous gauge, the ludicrous loop we're working with here. Alright, yeah, cool. Alright, back to work. I was about to go through the portal. I got so used to going up and down the portal. I was on this world so much. Hours this world open. We're on day 3,411. Truthfully, by the time we're done, it might be close to 4,000. The series might be over close to day 4,000. We'll need to wait and see if that happens, though. It's looking a little dark. So is that one. Okay, so hopefully once we expand outward this much, we should have enough space. We'll find out, though. You know, what I probably could do, I might be able to save myself. If I expand outward enough, I might be able to piggyback off the back of that. What I'm probably going to do is hook up all of this together and then have this output into those. That's probably how I'm going to do it. That way, all of these are already empty. All of that creosote is where it needs to be. All I would need to do is just hook the two together. While I'm here, I might as well expand outward, so then that way, once I exit off here, I still have plenty of space. Alright, here, in fact, I'll even expand just a wee bit more. Alright. Alright, coolio. Let me, where have I been putting the tanks? Oh, I've been putting the tanks all right next to the that tank on the left. Alright, that's fine. So it's 1, 2, 3. Torch. Then over here. Well, I guess it's the same thing. Alright. I'll just add on a little extra then. There's definitely a lot of cobblestone though. Oh well. There's a lot of everything. A project of this scale, I'm realizing, is definitely a lot of very resource hungry with all the stuff I'm spending on it. Cobblestone, iron, wood, all that treated wood. I didn't think I would get that low of treated planks, and then poof, it all disappeared just like that. All right, let's lay down another row. 1, 2, 3, boop. Yeah, we can almost do that. Okay. Here. I do need to stand on this side. I need to stand on this side so then that way it's able to, I'm able to see the, I'm able to see that one, then I can just plop down. Yeah, okay, so, this definitely confirms that I'll need another 2 more. At least. No, I will definitely need that 3rd row, because this is only enough for, was it like 14, I think? And I have 22. Alright, so we're almost there. This is definitely quite expensive, though. Oh well. I took up this project, and I'm definitely seeing it through all the way to completion. No matter how absurd it's starting to look. Alright, about to need more torches. Alright, Let's not place down that orange portal. That would totally throw everything off a little bit. Oops. Don't tell me all these torches were right where... Alright, cool. It's a little concerned that I plopped down all the torches right where they needed to be. Obs, are you good? You had a temporary blackout moment. Well, I wonder. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, we're really low though. Alright, we'll see how far over I can go. Because I only have 9 left to play. Oh, no, we're gonna run out. We're gonna run out of cobblestone. That's a big unfortunate. So, we're gonna have to do something we haven't done in a long time. We're gonna have to go all the way back to the apocalypse dimension. I'll be grabbing some of the biodiesel here. Then we're gonna have to go back to the apocalypse dimension. Because what I need to do is, I need to grab a bunch more cobblestone. Oh no! Okay, how accurate was I right on my math, though? Okay, so it is only 2 more after this. Alright, cool. Oh, that's it. End of the line. Out of cobble. So, yeah. We're gonna have to get more cobblestone. If that's the case, let me leave behind everything that's not that 9. You know, I could start plopping down. I'll deal with the thingies later. Here, let me also So if this is for all the iron, I'll just leave. Oh, that's it. Well, all right then. I guess I really could start placing down the planks and the all the other tanks. Nah, I'll do that later. So let me head over here. That's a little dark. Boop. I put that on. Oh, no. All right, cool. So that's already full. Well, all right then. Okay. Looks like we're going with just what we have. What do I need? What do I need? I don't need the wire cutters, and I could put the hammer back away. Here, I'll put the wire cutters in there instead. I think we might be all set. I need to take a quick peek at biodiesel, because if it's high enough, I might just turn on the extra excavator. My leg! Yeah, okay. We're gonna restart both of those. Because I think I said earlier we're getting low on biodiesel, so I only turned off, or I turned off 2 of them, so then that way we can refill on biodiesel. Because now, I don't know if y'all have realized, but we are not running 1 generator. In total, we're running 5. We have 3 generators down here and another 2 generators up there. Those take a lot of biodiesel to run. It's a little absurd. Okay, these are all 3 are running now, right? 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. Yeah, all 3 of them take up a massive amount of biodiesel, so therefore we have to produce a massive amount. But where I'm currently at is just barely not enough. If I had like 1 more farm, I'd be able to get that going, but the margin is small enough to where it's not too big of a problem. Okay. Here, while I'm down here, before we head back and head over to the apocalypse. Oh wait, I think, like I said, I was also going to need to grab some more biodiesel. I'll grab, I don't know how many more buckets I need. Alright, so this is getting a little low. Alright, it's not too bad. Basically, I want to keep as many of those chests and hoppers full of iron dust as possible. So then that way, that means all the furnaces will be active. Alright, so I need what was that? Oh yeah. That was when Ob said disconnected. Okay, so I'll grab for my buckets. Yeah, I'll grab like 5 buckets for biodiesel. That should be fine. I don't even know how much it's going to end up using. Okay, so we're just going to hold on to all of this for now. And then this way I could fuel up the diesel locomotive once we're over there, because I'm pretty certain my tunnel borer that I have over there, the SD40-2, does not have, again? Obs, are you doing alright? We were doing fine earlier. Yeah, the SD40-2 does not have any stuff for it. 1.7 was called the update that changed the world, and I agree, and that did very well with pulling that off. Alright. What do I need? I said, oh yeah, the track stuff. Do I even have? I'm pretty certain I'm gonna have to lay down more Minecraft gauge rail segments. I hope not, but we'll just go for it anyway. Alright, we're gonna set this to, yeah, no, Minecraft. I need this to be Minecraft. Alright, cobblestone? Okay, cool. I think we'll be fine. Easy. Okay, let's go. That's not the portal. For once, I did want to go back to this one. What is that? Oh yeah, I forgot. Something happened. Uh-oh. Oh no. Hold up, we have a problem. We have a major... I don't know if y'all realized. I don't know if y'all realized just how much wool I produced. So basically... Oh man, I thought I was set for life. Nah, I was wrong. We got a problem. It's not the end of the wool. Yeah, end of the wool, but oops. But basically, I had to do some down here because all these chests filled up with wool. And I was like, okay, no big problem. I'll just add some silos. I added 2 silos and both of them filled up. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh man, I have no cobblestone because I need more levers. Okay. Yeah, basically this is a problem. This is a big problem. Splat. And my inventory is nearly full. Alright. Why don't I use the wool as fuel? I have nothing to power other than all those furnaces. I could look that up real fast. When wool could be used as fuel. Otherwise, I don't need... I'm not using the furnaces this much. Let's see. It can be used as fuel in 1.11. Yes, so I could use it as fuel. Oh, it's not. The wool powered train. As much as that wool powered train would be fun, I'm sticking to my guns with a sapling powered train just to spite Team Alpha Trees. Their fault. All right, but yeah, let me do both sapling and wool, or like one for each. Because I have one plan for the wool if I do use it to power a train. It'd be way over there. It's not the big boy. You can't ever see the big boys blocking it, but yeah, I have the special one over there. But yeah, otherwise for the saplings, I specifically have. I'm really wanting to power my ludicrous gauge big boy with all this wool. You can see it just keeps raining down. See, I future-proofed because I was like, okay, it's very unlikely. Oh wait, we're gonna have to redo the math for the sheet metal after this. I'll need to recount just how much I use. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, doesn't it take 50? Okay, so basically once I'm done building this, I'm just gonna have to build 50 more. Build 50 more sheet metal. I'm not gonna throw away the wool. That's not entirely true. I technically am throwing away wool because I'm spending out of all 3 of the farms I have set up, all 3 sets of farms, 2 of them are making the hemp. The last one I just toss. Hold on, is this tall enough? I've already forgotten. Hold up. All right. I already lost track for how tall these need to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm pretty sure this might be too tall. Yeah, hold up. We're gonna cut back 1 layer. But not to be a waste, because eventually I could use all this wool for something. I don't know what. Okay, yeah, that's right, because it was the 64 minus the 20. Okay, boop. All right, cool. So that's a start. And what's next is the hammer I already put away. We're gonna see if I can pull this off. But basically, I need to turn this into a multi-block on my way down. Otherwise, because if I miss, then not only am I gonna hit the ground. Here, let me also put down torch. Boop. Then what's gonna end up happening is, boop, there we go. All right, cool. Did I do it? Yay! Now it's filling up. You can see it's already really starting to go up. All right, cool. So let me just grab all that back. There's a pigment on that side of the portal. Okay, I did pick up the storage crate, which means toss that in there. I totally forgot about the wool. It's been so long. No wonder why it's totally full. Yeah, I totally want to call out what's his name. Be like, yo, these silos you told me about, they're pretty useful. But they're not useful enough because they're still not solving my problems. When I'm stacking 3 silos on top of each other, I got too much of something. But I want to hold on to it. One day I'll look back and be like, this was a little crazy. Do 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 do. So we're gonna have to build a second no, we're gonna make like 2 more silos. So now that we have 3, I'm gonna put another 2 on top of that. Just not now, because I need more cobblestone. Okay, so do one problem at a time. Do 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 do. Okay, so now I could pick this up. Badoop. So the wool has been temporarily taken care of. So with that fine for now, it can wait until I get back from my cobblestone trip. So I have the tracks. I have the I know what I was about to need. I was about to need another need more treated planks. Okay, it's still daytime, right? Okay. Because nighttime in the apocalypse is the worst. And I realized I forgot I only set the game to 32 gigabytes. Whoopsies, my fault. Usually it's, I've said plenty of times before, usually I run it with 100. 100 gets me all that I need. And I don't run out of memory during the stream, unless it's like absurd. That's happened before. I've run out of 100 gigabytes before. But yeah, it's not happening this time. Okay, so here's a question. If that's there, where do I have... I'll see... Oh man, the game runs so much better. Okay, where does this go? Okay, so this takes me back here. That's not necessary because I already have the other portal. Okay, so if I just leave that yellow one there. So basically, what we're gonna have to do, what I'm thinking, is going down here, down to the other side of the track. Where is... Here, can I just take the... Here, let me see how much biodiesel I can load up. Oh wait, no, this is not where I collect the cobblestone. I done goofed. I do need to be on the other side. I totally forgot this is where I get the sand. It is here. This is where I get the cobblestone because this is where I have the cart hauler that pushes the little steamer, right? Should be somewhere around here. I don't know where I left it. Somewhere down here, though. At least it should be. There's so many tunnels. I don't remember which one. Oh man, I have no idea which one. We're gonna have to keep looking until we find it, I guess. I could start back at the beginning, follow the track. That does not sound fun. Maybe it's like this corner. Do y'all remember where I left it? Because it was the blue steam locomotive, and it was one of the cart haulers. I can't remember where I put it. It was like at the other side. Because I thought it was somewhere, there's a corner somewhere around here where I didn't finish the track yet. I don't remember. I don't remember at all. It's been so long since I've been down here, I've totally forgot. Okay, so it still only used 9 gigabytes. We have 20 gigabytes to go. Y'all couldn't tell I'm kind of lost. Well, it's not that I'm lost, it's that I don't know where I dropped off the steam locomotive. Maybe I should put torches around where I left it. Alright, this is getting a little annoying. I don't know where it is. Ah, I found it! Yay! Okay, so that means the end of the line, if it's facing this way. Alright, right here. Okay, it looks like I already have a tunnel set out for me. Cool, cool. Okay, so the question is, how much biodiesel? It's really dark. How much biodiesel do we have? 2 buckets. Good thing I brought another 5. Alright, cool. Alright, well, coolio. So in that way... Alright, So I already dug out the tunnel, looks like. Oh, is it becoming nighttime? Yeah, it is. Alright. Boop. Let's make a run back, shall we? Oopsies, hold up. Oh, yeah. Does the... Yeah. Alright, boop. All this dimension hopping is definitely going to start running out of memory pretty soon here. Boop. Alright. At least good news is, we know where we need to be. I don't know how long. I'll just custom curve it. Oopsies. I instinctively go through there so much now. I've gotten used to just hopping through there. Oh, it's already at 144. Oi. Do 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 do. Is this side? Yes, alright, cool. Alright, so let's see. Here it is. So the question is, how far forward do I need to go? And do I have another tunnel after this, or is this the most recent one? I hope y'all don't hear that. There's like work or something going on outside. Sounds like a big equipment. Do 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 do. I'm kind of glad that I already dug out this tunnel, because that means I'm all nice and prepared now. Okay, so once I get to the very end of it, what next? Looks like I never figured that out. That's fine. Okay, so that's there. Then I think it'll be a left after this. Boop. I realize we're gonna get low on inventory space real fast. You know what I should do before we start driving? I should probably drop all or nearly all my inventory off at the house, and then by doing so, that'll give me enough free space to be able to pick up a lot. All right, boop. Yeah, cool. Well, it's not too expensive. Okay. Back through here. Total oopsies. Clip the corner. Oh well. What if I just stand here and waited? I fall through the floor. All right. Do 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 do. Okay, what I wanted was to pass over here. So in this way, I'll dump off the orange portal. I guess like here. Yeah. All right. Cool. So then I'll leave everything I don't need off in this corner. And then that's the 9, because I still have 9 more of the thingies to place down. All right. Let's get moving, shall we? Where is it? That part's not going to get destroyed, right? No, okay, because this tunnel. I still don't want to accidentally run over a portal. I don't want to know what happens if I run over a portal with a train. I am not at all in the rush to find out. All right. Turn it on. Boop, took the bucket. Cool. Forgot how weak of a horn that was. It's been a long time since I've driven a train on here. Been very preoccupied with other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We are now at move speeds. Let's go. Take things nice and slow. That's not very slow. Do 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 do. I want to be able to pick up all the goods that drop. And I totally realized I don't have a way to check for when I get close to the end. That may be a design flaw on my part. Alright, here, a little faster. Do. Alright, how are we doing? Inventory's almost full. Isn't this so convenient though? Like, look at all this cobblestone. I know I've said that. The last time I said that was way back when I first started working on this tunnel. Yeah, I'm telling you, it is so nice to be able to just plow through the ground and acquire so much cobblestone. All right, here, we're gonna stop right here. Boop. All right. Okay, so we still have a lot to go. Okay, I wanted to pick up everything that was, unless I already did. Were we going slow enough where I didn't miss anything? Oh, there's one. All right, a few more. All right, cool. Yeah, while I'm way back here, I might as well dump off and badoop. All right, so cobblestone. I'll just keep all in there. Then I'll hold on everything else. Let me grab another. Boop. Probably not necessary. Wanted to grab another fuel bucket just in case we end up burning through one more. Okay. Do. Jump. Yeah, with all this cobblestone, hopefully I should be set for a good long while. And have enough to make all the torches. Okay, so I keep going until we hit the light, because once we hit that daylight over there, getting kind of close. Yeah, the world will definitely be available for download. I don't know how long it'll take, but yeah, at some point afterwards, because it's going to take a while to upload. But yeah, at some point, the world will be available for download once the series ends. Missed that cobblestone, I saw that already. Do. Okay, so that's the daylight. Getting a little close here. It's not a big world. It's only, I want to say, like 5 gigabytes at most. I don't even think that. I think this is the end here. Oh, is it becoming nighttime? No, it's not. It's still daylight. All right, cool. No, maybe it's like 2 point something gigabytes. Either way, it's small. Okay, so I have the double and then the single. All right, cool. Do. 5 would be a lot. UMP is a lot, and that's after I took out like 80 gigabytes of nether chunks. I'm pretty sure it's 2 point something. Unless I'm like totally crazy and it's really only like a few hundred megabytes. We passed the end here though, right? Hold up. Oh wait, I don't know. There's not many chunks. Well, there are several different dimensions. Alright, that's totally wrong way. Boop. I think I might be crazy and it might really only be a few hundred megabytes. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's really only like 700 megabytes. I don't know where I'm getting these numbers from. What happened was, because I compressed them into 5 episodes, 5 backups at most, those backups end up being 2 point something gigabytes. Ooh, I got close to the end there. Alright, well, that was fun. Time to shut off this. Boop. Okay, so yeah. I'll take that diesel back. Yeah. The world is only a few hundred megabytes, and then it'll be a whole bunch of zips that are up to 5 episodes. Other than the first few, like the very first backup, the very first zip file consists of like 20 episodes worth of backups, just because those are all really small at that time. Alright, But no, I compressed 5 different backups and it becomes 2 gigabytes. There we go. Alright, what am I doing? I came back here because I wanted to dump off yellow, right? Here's what I could do. I get close to where I left the train. If this even counts as a train, it's basically a 2 locomotive unit. It has to use lossless, but like it's regular. It's a regular zip file. I don't know how Minecraft. I don't know how Minecraft deals with the stuff. That's there. Is it blue? Did I leave down here, or am I crazy? Oops. But yeah. So it's not, the compression doesn't come at all from Minecraft. It's just, the regular zip file format. It makes lossless zip files. I didn't even think lossy zip files were a thing, because that's not what they would be used for. But basically, it comes down to taking repeating patterns and saying, okay, we have a lot of 1111110. We're gonna set that to a symbol of a square. Every time we see a 11110, we replace that with a square. Therefore, you turn several different bits into just one single character to represent it. Oversimplification. But yeah, that's how I get lossless compression. So then that way, every time you see 11110, or every time you see a square, you replace it with a square. I think I totally did not say that right. But yeah, it makes sense in my head. Basically, you use a lot of repeating patterns and representing them with one single symbol or one single byte or whatever. So in that way, the more of one single repeating pattern, the more you can simplify it. All right, The square was just an example as like one character. But yeah, it really does depend on how large the pattern is, because then you still have to save the library for every repeating pattern. I just came up with square just because that was what the first thing that came to my head. All right, we need to get rid of these ores. Oh wait, silver. Silver is useful. Not anymore. I haven't needed it for very much. Yeah, I do still have a lot. All right, Yeah, whatever you use to represent would have to be smaller than the initial sequence you're trying to represent. At that point, that is question more technical than I would be able to solve, other than it has to do with counting and looking for very specific markers on where to start, where to end. Alright, Yeah, let me just toss this back into the tank and keep the bucket. We'll be good. Oh wait, yeah, we're gonna have to go back to the whatchamacallit real fast, so then that way I can pick up everything I just collected. But yeah, it comes down to the computer is looking for a very specific pattern that would designate the start point. Then once it finds it, then it basically counts from there. That's one of the ways to decode stuff, if I'm understanding the question right. All right, Stream is a little bit of a struggle. Only at 262 dropped frames as of since OBS reconnected, because every time it reconnects, it starts all over. Okay, so let me put all this cobblestone away, then I can not do that. Grab the rest of the goods. And then from there, yeah, I'm totally out of cobblestone other than those stairs and the slabs. Alright, yeah, boop. I'll have to put that back. Move the portal before I forget. This will be the last time in here, because I already have everything else I need. Alright, do. I saw the torch particles out there and thought it was like something burning. Is like, oh no, enemy spotted? Thankfully not. Alright. How does that get up to? Excuse me. Thank you. And just like that, all we did was a few portal hopping, and we're already at 17 gigabytes in use. Thanks, Minecraft. Alright. I guess that's what it comes down to. It's about organization and, yeah, looking for specific patterns, going from there. Okay. So I don't need the rail stuff anymore. But I still need another 50 more sheet metal. Not that I just spent it. 50 more sheet metal and another 4 of the thingies. Nah, I don't think I'll need to make more treated planks. You know what? Here, I'll just figure it out in the end. If I run out of sheet metal at the end, I run out of sheet metal at the end, and then I'll just deal with that. So, because either way, I'm still gonna have to spend more iron making the pipes anyways, because we're gonna be spending a lot of pipes. Oh, now the stream's struggling. Come on, you got like 45-ish minutes to go. You know, it's all the people, all the students taking a break from school. Now they're back home. They're using the bandwidth that's supposed to be sent to me. Ha ha ha. That's probably not entirely accurate. Kind of depends, because then that comes down to the service provider not being able to provide to all its customers. Oh well. All right, Story in that sequence. At that point, I would not be able to answer that sort of technicality questions. I'm not informed of enough when it comes down to machine code of that sort. Why'd I come down here? Oh, the portal, because I need to put it back. Alright, boop. Alright. One thing is, though, it doesn't need to save everything as the original form. It would just need to look at the raw binary for patterns. So it doesn't even need to save using a text file. It wouldn't need to save the text all individually. It would just have it all as one long string of bytes and then look for patterns in total. All right. What am I looking for? I'm looking for cobblestone because we need to get back to work. A little too much, but that's fine. I'll deal with that later. Okay, let's get back to work because I need, what was it, like 2 or 4 rows of cobblestone left to do. So I ran out there. Okay, yeah, 2 more. Once I finish this. I can't remember what program. It wasn't even a program. It was an online website or something. I got into more of where I first learned more of the detailed specifics for how data compression worked. I can't remember what it was. It was some free online website. and it was using text files for compression. Text files when working with compression. That way, us as humans can easily learn from that. And so, it's because it needs to be lossless compression. But yeah. All right. Okay, I think we're all good. I did not use that much cobblestone. All right, so will this fit here? I'm pretty sure it will not. Oh, it might. It's gonna be really close. It's probably fine. I don't think I can put, yeah, that's not gonna work there though. Okay. All right, let's see. I didn't realize that 1.4 or 1.3 was when that bug was added. The reason why I didn't think of that comes down to I'm used to playing old Minecraft, and the fall damage was very specifically saved within the level that the fall height, I should say. So then that way, when you hop back in the game, it's like, okay, you fell this many blocks. When you hit the ground, you're gonna take more damage. But yeah, I didn't realize. I didn't think of that in terms of 1.3 being when the bug started. All right, cool. All right. Okay, that's not gonna work because that's exactly where. Okay, well either way, with all this taken care of, yeah, I'm going to need. Nope, that's not entirely true. Because I'm going to need to stack these 3 times. Once I build all these tanks, I'm going to have to stack. Oh boy. All right, here. I kind of want to slide those 2 over. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, do. Yeah, that's fine. Then I'll just leave this back corner empty or something. All right. Wonder how fast you would need to be in order for it to work on multiplayer. Alright, yeah, I'll just keep that there. Now here comes the not fun part. Well, first, let me sleep. Then I'll be back down here placing all these treated planks and all the sheet metal. Oh boy. Do. Okay. Put away the cobblestone. Won't be needing it. Not now, at least. Okay, let's go. I feel like if it's not reported enough, or if people aren't going to complain enough, then it'll probably be sticking around at a later date. You let me, no, I need that there because it's not gonna matter. Okay. Let's go back here. So far, I don't even know what their plans will be for after 1.20. Need to wait and see, like usual, to whatever they start announcing. We'll see how long after 1.20's release that they start talking about what they have planned next. I think I'll work on the left side first before dealing with. Oh my gosh. Hold on here. Let me just take a step back real fast. Can y'all, for a second here, picture in your mind? So, you got those rows of tanks, right? Picture in your mind a big blob of all those tanks, all right there. Like, I think I've said plenty of times, all of those are the bases for the tanks. I'm not sure if you're starting to realize just the, I know it's definitely Hadouken over here, the scale for this project and how massive everything's gonna end up being. Alright. Okay, so it does work. Multiplayer, I see. Alright. Can't remember the last time I played on a server. I'm thinking to myself, and I've realized a server that I did not host myself. Because I currently have one server that is being used. It's being used for a project currently. It's not done yet. It's not yet public ready. But yeah, otherwise, in terms of like survival server, probably would have been maybe 2020. No, it might have been 2021. Yeah, I think it's been close to 2 years since I played multiplayer with other people. And we weren't working on a specific project. You say one day. If one day, yeah, one day. Well, I already what was it gonna? Where was I gonna go with that? Oh yeah, I shared not too long ago. My plans for being like, all right, can you would you kindly finish up on your section? Then that way I can make a quick video being like, yo, it's not over yet. Because otherwise, the last thing I wanted to do was work on the gas station before making another small update video. But yeah, I asked if there was anything in progress for you to wrap up on in order to make sure it's public ready, as opposed to having a bunch of half-finished builds lying around. Otherwise, 4 years now. 4 years now it's been in the works. I think. Should have been 2019 when I started. Probably. I'm out of treated planks. Or treated fences. Oh yeah! I know why, because I have the whole storage crate over here of treated fences. I should have taken them out first. Having a lot of tests lately. Say no to the tests. Don't do that, that's a terrible idea. Well, okay, it depends on how long you've been in school. That's a 1. Is that important? No, it's not. I don't get it. Why do I get the most amount of pings during stream time? It's like most people are active during the stream times, and I think to myself, y'all are active, y'all should be watching the stream. I've shared before that I'm in like 100 and... what am I, like 15, 110 Discord servers? And of course, out of all those Discord servers, there's only like 5 people who watch the streams. More than 9 days. Yes, because today's the 22nd, and then the 31st. So I guess if we hit June 1st, then that would make you incorrect. You have over a week. You have over a week. Well, I should say we have over a week to find out. We do have pre-releases, but you gotta remember, someone at Mojang was like, let's whip out some of them release candidates again. And therefore, now we have both. And I'm gonna keep talking about it until I get a clear answer. Until one day we get a clear answer where I'm like, the pre-releases are fine. Why do we have both? Howdy, Tristan. Welcome back to the stream. I think release candidates are fine as well, but like, I don't think we need pre-releases and release candidates. What's the fundamental difference? I see pre-releases as early releases. I release candidates as... they might be releases. But if they might be releases, that's just an early version of the release anyway. I don't get it. Pre-release 1. What's the big problem with pre-release 1? Because 1.16, no, 1.13 was about when pre-releases started having the big issues. I remember back 10 years ago, back when you were looking at the updates for like 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, all the way up to like 1.7, where they're like, okay, if everything goes fine, this is the full release. But if there's a problem, we're gonna retcon it as a pre-release. And then I'm pretty sure that lasted from 1.2 to 1.7, because 1.8, I think they stuck to it. Pre-release 1 stuck to level data. Interesting. Okay, so that was the big problem. There's a lot of problems with the 1.13 and later pre-releases. It gets harder to memorize all this stuff. I think I've said on stream before, it's a lot easier to memorize all the details of the updates up until like infdev. And then at that point, other than like really small stuff, it's easy to memorize the main features of the updates up until infdev. And after that, it starts getting a little complicated. And now, 13 years after that, it's definitely challenging to memorize all the detail of all the updates, or all the main updates, pre-releases, release candidates, all that stuff. It's a lot of knowledge, there's a lot of memorization. My brain works better with logical reasoning as opposed to memorization. I'm getting tired of placing all these fences, and I'm like 2/3 done. 3/4. Alright. I'm kind of glad that Betacraft was able to bring back those kazoo cows. It's a really interesting sound. It doesn't sound much like a kazoo to me. I don't know. It sounds... I wouldn't call it a kazoo, but it's definitely interesting sound compared to the actual mooing we have afterward as the official cow sounds. If I'm getting tired of placing these fences, this is only the first layer. Once I'm done placing all these fences for the first layer, I still have 2 more layers I'm gonna have to build. I'm gonna do it 1 layer at a time. So I'm starting with this first row, or this first layer of tanks first. And then I'll do the second layer, and then the third. Yeah, I do understand what you meant. Communication was effective. Maybe I haven't caused enough. I haven't played enough of 1.0.8. Or, I guess, 8_1 to, like, thoroughly examine the cow sounds. I remember playing it because it was on UMP. Last time I played Alpha 1.0.8 would have been on UMP. That was already a long while ago. And yeah, I definitely remember commenting on the cows then. What version was it that changed the cow sounds? Or I guess it's more like about what version, because the assets were not at the time. In fact, sounds are still not within Minecraft itself. Sounds are still within the asset resources folder. There we go. It's probably to help keep the jar smaller, and because it's Java, probably don't need to package the sounds in there. The cats in Minecraft are zombies. Oh, I didn't realize that. Honestly, I've never really thought about the cow record, or not the cow, the cat sound recording. I could probably apply that to any animal recording for Minecraft game sounds. Yeah, this is a little absurd for sure. And the fact that we've barely made a dent in terms of the resources. I'm about to go all out on all this stuff though. Okay, I picked up the storage crate, right? I'm pretty sure this is the storage crate that has all the stuff. It makes sense that so many of the sounds are from a free website. That's what I've done with some of my games in the past. Of course, like only one. Yeah, only one of them. By now, only one released game. Then again, I only have two. Out of the two games I've released, one of them uses sounds are pretty much all found online. The other game, The Rewers, I made all the sounds myself. I've said before, LMMS is what I use to make music. And I was like, you know, we're just going to put instruments together and make weird sounds. Put a whole bunch of these random notes, and then poof, you have game sounds. Okay, it was not poof. It took some thinking. But I'm happy. I want to say it was 5 different sound effects I generated entirely based on just notes of instruments and other noise effects I had available. All right, here, let me grab one more. Oopsies. Do. All right, finally, we're all good. Okay, that took thinking because apparently I totally did not do the math right in terms of how much space there was supposed to be. All right, and this is where we start compressing it. Oh, except it's all still 1-to-1. I done goofed all the way. All right, this is fine. I'll just say note all of that and get back to working like normal. All right, this is fine. All right, so with all this, I guess I might as well just bring that all together. All right, good enough. Okay, and yeah, it's nighttime here while I climb up the ladder because I can eat bread and use my other hand. Nope, not even. I'm using my legs to climb the ladder, I guess. Video game logic. You can keep both your hands on a weapon while you climb a ladder. I wonder if anyone has tried that in real life. Climbing a ladder using only their legs. Use your mouth. Nom 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 nom. Ow, you gotta have some pretty strong jaw muscles to be able to pull your entire weight up. Oh man, that sounds a little painful. Well, if it works, it works. Weapon and the ladder. Yeah, I don't know how Steve climbs ladders either. There's a lot of stuff Steve does that science can't really explain. Maybe one day we'll be able to unlock all his secrets. How tall does this need to be? It's not like this tall, right? Hold up. I think I did that right. It's only 3, or is it 4? Hold up. I don't remember how tall all these tanks are. 1, 2, 3, 4 bottom. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's 4 solid rings. Or I guess it's 3 plus the... Okay, cool. Alright, back to work. Do. I wish I wasn't going to take damage every time I jump off of here, though. Oi. You know what I could do? I could build these all up not as tall and then just layer the last one. Yeah, alright, think with efficiency. So in this way, we're not going to go all the way up. We're going to save the last layer. So in that way, I don't take fall damage. Aha! Because otherwise, I'd be burning through food at an unnecessarily fast rate. I'm not going to hit that, right? Wow, I'm one block off. Cool. Ha ha! A little concerned I was going to get too close to the wire, but it looks like I'll be fine. Alright, let's not have that there. Oh yeah, if y'all couldn't tell already, my chest plate is a regular diamond chest plate. You want to know what happened to my last one? I touched a live wire. I got jammed in the wires down there, got zapped, died, and if you remember, that chest plate had the curse of vanishing on it, and then therefore it's gone. So now it vanished. Which is unfortunate because now it means we're gonna have to go back to the end for 2 mending items. 1 chest plate and one axe. So therefore, that just added even more things we have to do before this series ends. Of which case, I want this world to be in total automation mode by Friday, which means gonna have to get rid of the wither because that's not automated. In fact, I'm probably just only going to stick with 1 wither. I wanted another portal gun. No, it wasn't the, well, yes I do, but I wanted the wither thingy, the nether star, in order to make some of the wither upgrades for the tree chopper. I don't think I need to do that. I'm pretty satisfied with how good it is now. So that's not very necessary, especially because I'm just going to be burning through so many diamond axes. Anyway, so yeah. Therefore, I only really need 1 more nether star, because I still want a beacon. This world won't feel complete without a beacon, and so I want to get that done by Friday as well. So I need mending. I need to defeat another wither. What else? I need to have all these machines going for when time comes. That's unfortunate. I need to get all the iron ready to be made in the steel. And so it's gonna take time to cook it up into steel. But like I said, that process I'm gonna wait. Because my goal is, if I can be done with everything I want other than the ludicrous big boy, then if all that can be done by Friday, then that'll leave me just 1 last stream that I'll do, but probably after next week, after it's all cooked up. Because I'm thinking, if it took a week to cook up all this iron, or to excavate all this iron, it's going to take at least another week to cook it up in the steel. So that's a problem for afterwards, because next week I don't plan on streaming this series. I plan on being nearly done by Friday. So then I'll have 1 last stream to officially say goodbye to the world. Because next week, my YouTube channel turns 8 years of activity. May 31st, 2015, Minecraft Nostalgia Episode 1 goes public. So therefore, the game plan is to do another stream on the 31st, like I have been for the past 6 years. I didn't do anything for my 1-year anniversary on YouTube, but it was starting with the 2nd year, I started having I started doing a stream. The 2nd year was a stream, the 3rd year was a pre-recorded video. But 4th 5th, 6th, and 7th were all streams, and I plan on doing another stream again. So yeah, it's all that taken care of. Next week, I also plan on doing some more Zelinator Plays episodes. So then that way, on Monday the 5th? Yeah, Monday the 5th, I'll be able to start doing, assuming if it's like next week Friday that I'm done with, assuming I'm done with the series for sure by next week Friday, then Monday, June 5th, I'll be able to start doing that VR series. I still need to figure out how to get the chat within VR, but I haven't even started looking at that yet, so I don't know how hard it's going to be to figure out. It's getting a little crazy already. Well, that's fine. So yeah, I'll figure that out when we get there. So I still have time before I need to really crack down on getting everything ready for VR. All I really need to do is just get the stream settings, the stream set up. You can't reach that, right? Nope, not from here. Do. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to place all these down. There are so many tanks. Well, like, we're approaching the end here. Because now I really do want to shoot for 150 episodes with, like, one extra. We'll see. Yeah, so once... once I get all this done, I'm gonna have to figure out all of the... I'll have to put all the caps on top of these, and then I'll do more glass, use them as walkways, like how I have over there. And so then after that, yeah, all I've been doing, other than getting the cobblestone earlier, all I've been doing was spending time getting the resources for all these tanks. Chances are I just might finish today, before tomorrow's stream. And then that way tomorrow, because if I can get all these tanks done today, then tomorrow I'll be able to focus on the furnaces and the ovens. That way we have the machinery required to be able to cook up the goods. Okay, those aren't supposed to be there. Not yet, at least. But I'm just gonna leave them. Do. Oops. I knew it. I'm already getting tired, and this first layer's not even done yet. Oh boy. You know, at least the good news is I have plenty of iron. I'm finally at the point where iron is 100% not an issue at all, just because of how long I've had to keep this world open and just let those excavators run and run and run. I knew it. I don't feel bad at all for saying how much iron is in that ore vein. As y'all remember, I already cleared out that magnetite, whatever. I think it was magmite. I already cleaned out that magmite vein of all the gold and iron it had. And I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. So then I used some divine intervention and solved my own problem. Alright, it's becoming nighttime now. I'm thinking, yeah, I'll go to sleep now. Whee! Anoink! How's this looking? Okay, there's all my treated fences. Okay, while I'm also down here, we're gonna make another stack of... Or here, we're gonna deconstruct another stack of blocks, I should say. Oh, we had another 2 of those. Okay. Yeah, I could still fit. Alright, cool. Do. Alright, once I turn most of these into the sheet metal, then it'll be time to catch some Z's. Oops. Alright, there we go. Cool. I also started a little late today, so I think we're gonna end up going like 2 or 3 minutes over. I wanna check on what this is real fast. Alright, cool. That's not important. That's not either. Okay, boop. Alright. I'm so used to going through that. I'm so used to, after I sleep, go through the portal. I don't do that anymore. Because I don't need to head down there. Hold on, how are we looking on biodiesel? Because I think I turned them both on. I'm pretty sure it fills up faster than it goes slow. Okay, yeah, we still have plenty of biodiesel, and I think all 3 of them are running. Yeah, alright, cool. So everything's working fine. Uh-oh. Enemy spotted. Oh, enemy spotted as well. Oh, there's a lot of them. Here, hold on. I wonder. Hey, Mr. Skellybum. Oh, hey, get down here. I need you now. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of the zombie. He's a liability. The creeper is an asset. We just gotta handle him carefully. I'm still trying to get music discs. I'm telling you, before the series is over, we're gonna get music discs. All of them. Right now, I'm still missing 1 more. You missed. Come on. You missed again. Stop missing. Okay, well, that first one, the user's too close. Yay! Ah, where are we now? Already have it. Alright, hello. Alright, I can get rid of you. I'll pick that up, I guess. There's another skeleton up there. I know he is. Hello. Bye. So what sound like you're describing the you're describing an update that would encompass the adventure update, which would be beta 1.8 and 1.0, only because hunger was already added in beta 1.8. Hello, along with all the bomb differences. Bye. The adventure update, but actually good. I wonder if other folks have worked on a mod like that yet. I don't know what base version it would use, because if they used beta 1.8, they would be overriding a bunch of stuff, but if they used beta 1.7, then it would all be added on top. Authentic Adventure 1.2. Makes sense for 1.2, as 1.2 feels like a more complete version. Because I've said before, release 1.1 really feels like, aside from the bug fixes, it's really like Adventure Update 2.5. Which is kind of funny because 1.19 was like Caves and Cliffs, part 2.5 as well. History repeats itself. Oh yeah, I should probably check that. Here, I'll check that once I finish this, because I don't know how full the chest is. How are we looking? Oh, there's still plenty of space. Alright, cool. I must have dumped it out not too long ago. Okay. Alright. You can already see the string from the fallen spider. You know? No, I can't start doing it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put torches down all on top of these as soon as I can. 1.8 was also kind of like release 1.9, or beta 1.8 I should say, was like release 1.9 from combat changes and some features they liked, other things people didn't like. I liked mine shafts and strongholds if they were completed, But yeah, I like the beta 1.8 strongholds, or the mine shafts, I should say. Something different. All right, They didn't need to add terrain blending from 1.18 any earlier because there haven't been any. It took was it like 8 years, 9 years? I forgot the time difference between 1.18 and 1.7. Because it said 1.7 was the last terrain, the big terrain generator change, because before that it was kind of smaller stuff. Technically, they could have used it in 1.13, because in 1.13, you could totally see the very clear difference between old chunks and new chunks where it's underwater. Alright. Alright, I feel like... Alright, we're doing fine, but yeah, I need to start plopping down torches. I need to put a torch on all of these. Where do I put them? Should I put them on the south side or the north? Oh, no, that is north. You know, yeah, why not? I'll put a torch on every north block. Oh, wait, I guess I really only need, like, one. Oh, this'll work. Yeah, okay. This way I can keep working on this pretty quickly here. Yeah, the 1.13 oceans are a little odd, but otherwise, between 1.7 and 1.17, there's really nothing major happening between everything. Hello! Hi, Mr. Zombo Villager. I'm sorry, but you don't belong in there. This is not where you should be. Bye-bye. I'm sure Natra's too busy being preoccupied with other stuff to really think about the bottom of the world all that much. Because he really wanted to have the lava, and part of that, I'm pretty sure, stems from... Hello! That's not cool. You shot me off. Part of that stems from the lava that would generate in any air block in InDev, sorry. InDev, once you load a world, if there was air at the bottom, there would be lava. Then the very, very last layer, you would get the bedrock. InDev is a little interesting. Okay, yeah, let's start putting down more torches, though. This is definitely starting to be a problem. Okay, here, let me slide these together. That way it's only one and done, as opposed to, like, 7 clicks of the scroll wheel. Yeah, if you mine blocks in InDev, like InDev, if you mine out blocks at the bottom layer of the world, right below the bedrock, will that work? It would have to be earlier in dev, because otherwise, any solid block becomes lava. Or sorry, any air block becomes lava. Any solid block becomes bedrock. So you can clear out the lava, but even if you clear it out with air, it's still just going to make a comeback. Oops. But yeah, if you dig out... Yeah, if you were to dig out stuff, the third layer would be malleable. The second layer would be either lava or bedrock, and the bottom layer would be bedrock. You'd have to take a look-see. Okay, I'm getting tired of these skelly bums. Why are the skelly bums the only ones spawning in here? Because all I'm trying to do is plop down more light to prevent this from happening. And apparently that's not going very well. I'm getting tired of this. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Bye! There's one gone. There's another one, though. There is. Bye! No, is there another one, or did that guy shoot me while he was flying? That's not cool. Alright, do. Getting low on time, but yeah, it's like 5 minutes. We're gonna go like 3 minutes over. Because, like I said at the beginning of the stream, hello, are you serial? Why is it only skelly bums? There's one zombie villager, and he was cool to deal with. He was like, oh sure, let me get out of the way. Skelly bums were like, what are you doing? I'm hiding here. Get off. Let's see. Looting fortune. Kind of depends on what you would be going for. This is your desert only world, I believe. It really does depend. I'd always lean more towards fortune just because I don't use my sword enough for looting. There are not all that many times where I actively want to get looting on a sword, other than if it's for taking on wither skelly bums. But otherwise, that's just my opinion, and therefore the answer comes down to I would go with fortune. Alright, do. Think I'm all good. Nope, one more. Oh no, I did place it. Alright, cool. Oh, we're only about halfway done, and I'm already tired of making these tanks. We're about halfway done of this first layer, and all of these are going to be filled in with tanks. Then I have to stack these 2 more. Once all of these are done, I'm stacking another 2 on top. This is getting tiring. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna turn all of these into tanks once I slap it with the hammer. All of these are gonna be turned into those multi-block tanks. They're gonna be empty like those. Those tanks are empty. Those tanks you can see those have the creosote in them. Yeah, once I slap all of these with a hammer, they're all gonna be turned into the multi-block tanks. And then I'll have to hook them all up with pipes. But I want to build the tanks first. No, that's not... Yeah. You know, I'll figure it out once I get down this first layer. I'm not using... The reason why I need so many more is because all that iron I'm going to have to cook up in the steel. Yeah, and if you remember, the ovens I have over there turn the coal blocks into coal coke blocks. I use those in making steel. But every time I turn a coal block into a coal coke block, I have a little bit of creosote oil as a byproduct. I gotta put the creosote somewhere. So here, I'm making all these tanks for it. And I did the math. I need 485 tanks to be able to hold as much creosote as I'm going to need. I'll be producing 485 tanks worth of creosote oil, cooking up all that coal in order to cook up all that steel. There's a certain radius. I want to say it's like 30 blocks. No, not even that. If I were to make a straight line, it'd be like 30. But otherwise, there's only a certain amount of surface area, or volume, I should say. There's only a certain amount of volume I can fill in with all this creosote. There is no way to get rid of it. I could put it in a tank, break the tank, and then let it fill back up again, but that's a manual process. I can't automate that. When I need 485 tanks, I'm not going to break it 485 times. That's a third of a diamond pickaxe durability right there. And besides, I'm going to have to be producing oil very, very, very quickly. That's a problem. I need to produce it so quickly because I'm going to need to make sure that all this fills up quickly. There's no way to dump it out into the pipe. I'm talking if I were to place it out into a world. I can't just get rid of it. It's not like an item where I could just burn. I don't want to know if I can burn this, because then for all I know it's gonna set the fluid in the pipe on fire. If it sets the fluid in the tanks on fire, that does not sound like a good idea. I'm not gonna test that. Creosote is a flammable material. I'd rather not find out what happens if I try to burn it while it's still in tanks. But yeah, if I were to place it as a fluid block in the world, there's only a certain amount of volume I could place in the world without having a whole bunch of deposit spots for it. So that's why I can't just let it sit out there. So what I'm doing is also because, I'm kind of stingy with all my stuff. And I figured, I might as well hold on to it. As you can tell by the wool and the creosote over there and a bunch of other resources, I'm like, might as well just keep holding on to it. So then what ends up happening is I hold on to this stuff for a long time and I need a massive amount of storage. I might be able to have the piston that gets rid of it. It depends on if it counts how many blocks it placed in the world. Because I haven't really tested that, but I've done tests where I would let it all fill out, then manually stop the flow. Like once it placed all the fluid it could, I would stop the flow, try again, and nothing would come out until I totally reset. So I would either need a very, very complicated process in order to get rid of all the creosote, or I'll just spend the iron and make a bunch of tanks. And therefore, that's what I went with. I'm kind of glad I built all this extra floor space now. Yeah, once I finish this row, so the last 4 tanks, we're going to be done for the day. We'll be back again tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. It really depends on how much I feel like placing more tanks. Because I gotta say, I'm kind of feeling like getting as much done as possible before tomorrow's stream, so that way we're not doing the same thing. I try to avoid doing the same thing twice for a stream. Sometimes I will, if it's like resource collecting. Yeah, otherwise, if I hit 3 times, that's a little repetitive. 3 streams doing the same thing. Oh, and keep it in 1 block. And that's where it comes down to if I keep track of how much it places. Because if it keeps track of saying, okay, I placed 1 block, gets rid of it. I placed another block, gets rid of it. If it just keeps thinking along those lines, then that would not be... If it keeps track of how much fluid, even though there's not that much fluid physically still within the world, then that would not be helpful. Because then it would still at one point stop. It's the last one, right? Oh, I've totally started a new one. Got sidetracked. All right, well, yeah, either way, this is end of the line for today. So tomorrow... so many tanks. So tomorrow, we might still be working on tanks. Otherwise, we're going to start working on the ovens. And so the ovens, if you don't remember, were these. So in here, I put the coal blocks in here, and then it produces the blocks of coal coke. And then the coal coke is what I use to make the steel in these furnaces. But we're definitely going to have more furnaces. We're going to have more of the ovens, more of the furnaces. There's no way 6 ovens and 2 furnaces are going to be able to cook up iron at a good rate. There's just no way. Unless if I keep the world open for another 2 days straight. But yeah, otherwise that's all it for today. We'll be back again tomorrow. Should be regular stream time. Tomorrow's just a regular Tuesday for me. The reason how I'd get rid of it to make it flow again would be get rid of the fluid router. I think that's what it's called. The fluid router is what places it in the world. And from my test, it seems like it keeps track of how much fluid it physically places. But yeah. So that's why I figured I'll just hold on to all this creosote. Maybe one day I'll be happy. I don't know what I'm going to use it for at this late in the series. But yeah, that's indeed all it for today. Thank you all for watching. Bye.